You know how this goes. Use the raise your hand feature at the bottom. We're going to bring you up. We're going to use the my name is, my question is. Still the same strategy, y'all. We were able to get every question answered in the room because people were able to respect the room. So remember, when you come up, your camera does have to be on. Please make sure your camera's on. People who have their cameras on do get priority when asking questions. When you come up, my name is, my question is, no backstory. If I have to tell you, oh, give me the question, I promise you I'm not being rude. It's just so I can make sure we're able to leverage the time that we have together. So we're going to start with Bill. Miss Nyla, if you can turn your camera on, we'll get you up right after Bill. What's up, Bill?
1 second.
I can hear you. Oh, you went back on mute. There we go.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. I'm having trouble finding the recordings and stuff.
Good question.
Can you walk that one more time, but slowly, because I can't follow the cursor when you're.
Okay. Yep. If you reach out to our team, if you reach out to my team in the chat, if you reach out to customer support, they'll make sure you get access. Okay. Thank you.
Hi, I had the same question. That was it.
Okay. Yep. If you have any questions about your VIP portal or anything that you purchased, I would tell you to reach out to our team. The customer support is in the chat and they're live inside as well. So if you have any questions, about that, I would tell you to reach out to the team directly. I wouldn't be able to answer those questions during the Q&A. So just reach out to the team. What's up, Tone? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You might have to log out and log back in for me. Okay. We'll go with Dorian and Janet. If you can get your camera on, we'll pull you up right after. What's up, Dorian?
Hey, Coach K. My name is Dorian. My question is, what are some sort of things that educational consultant could leverage with grants?
Everything. I mean, you have to think about what you need for your education consulting company. Do you need to hire more staff and employees? Do you need more marketing? Do you need more branding? Do you need a vehicle to get you back and forth to the consulting appointments that you do have? Do you actually need a space? So whatever it is that you need, you can leverage it when it comes to grants. What I love about grants is you can get a grant for anything. I joked around a couple of years ago and I was like, I wonder if I can get a grant for my wedding. And there are grants to get married and grants for weddings. So whatever you need for your consulting company, there's a company that will give you a grant to make it happen.
Sounds good.
Awesome. Thank you. What's up? Is it Jeanette? How you doing?
Hey, fine, and you?
I'm good.
I'm Jeanette. My question is, the business that I have is also a 3-in-1, but I wanted to venture off as far as getting land and getting my own building.
Gotcha. So your question is, can you get grants for your building?
Yeah, like
Absolutely.
for the land and the building.
You can. So you're not gonna find, if you go online and you say, find me a grant for land, you're not going to find a lot of grants for land. But what you will find is grants for the impact and the things that you want to do with the land. So maybe when you get the land, maybe you want to do second chance housing. Maybe you want to do veteran housing. Maybe you want to do housing for single mothers. Maybe you want to put a farm on the land. Maybe you want to put a garden on the land and you want to use this as a medical experience or a mental health experience for people who suffer with mental health and just need like a gateway. So all of the things that you're going to do with the land is what's going to qualify you for grants. Not just necessarily the land and not the building you're putting on the land, but the things that you want to do with the land and the building. That's what's going to help you get grants. Okay?
Okay.
Awesome. Great question. What's up, Pamela? PJ?
Hi, my name is Pamela, and my question is, I noticed there are different backgrounds for VIPs. Is there just one VIP, or for each of your offerings, there's a separate one?
It's just one VIP. The different background you probably see is for my team. So my team has a different background, and then it looks like you have an old background from the Fund Your Business Summit from one of my previous summits. So yes, there's a background for this, the AI and Business Summit. are the
Okay.
AI in Business Challenge. So there's a background for this. And then there's a background for the summit that you were in. So each time I do an event, there's a different, because there's a different theme and logo, there's a different background, VIP background.
Is Lifetime covering everything, or do I need to reach out to
Lifetime
customer
is
service for that?
did get VIP access to this challenge, this
Okay.
particular challenge. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's up, Miss Arnita?
Hi, Coach. Hi, Coach. My name
Do
is.
you have me on 2 devices? I need you to turn one off for me, please.
Can you hear me now?
I can.
My name is Anita, and I wanted to know what industry would I use for my DNA testing?
Something within like medical and health, probably. Let me see.
So I was thinking healthcare, or I know it's a services, but I was thinking about I know it's a legal services if you're doing it for the kids and so on and so forth.
Medical laboratory.
Medical laboratory. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you very
laboratory.
much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
What's up, Daryl? Mr. Davis?
Hello.
How are you?
Good. My question is, I'm trying to get funding and some coaching.
Okay.
I have a grant writer, a friend of mine, so it's not costing me too much. But I want to also try to get a couple of investors because what I'm doing is totally new. It's never been done in the U.S. about controlling large game that's got out of hand.
So you want to know where's the best place to find different investors?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep. So there's a couple of different strategies that you can use. One, you can, based off of the experience or the business that you're building, you can think about different investors that could be different companies that would benefit from the product or service that you're creating. And you can actually go pitch those companies. So if I'm creating a product and it is for, did you say gaming?
No, wild game, controlling wild game.
Wild games. Okay, so if I'm creating, let's just say I wanted to pitch Dick's Sporting's Good, right? And my product would benefit, or what I'm creating would potentially benefit Dick's Sporting's Good. I would go pitch them directly to be an investor. You can actually create these relationships on LinkedIn. So you can create a LinkedIn profile and then go out and reach out to these different companies and organizations and tell them about your business, schedule a call with them. You can do also what we call a LOI, or a letter of intent. And that's just sending them a letter in the mail, or sending them an email that talks about your business that you're creating, the impact of the business that you're creating, and how it would be beneficial for them to actually invest into what you're creating as well.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you. What's up, Mr. Davis?
Hey, how's it going?
How you
Got a
doing?
question. All right, trying to figure out thinking about doing instead of doing a 503c, what about instead of a federation, or think I just forgot what I was just thinking about. It's not a 503c, but it's something on that same level, and I was just reading about it.
So I honestly, it kind of depends on what it is that you want to do with the nonprofit organization. I would tell you to save that question for Prime. We're going to have one of our partners come in and they'll be able to answer that question for you. They'll probably, what I would tell you to do is actually schedule a call. Prime is actually going to drop a link where you can schedule a call with them, and they'll ask you additional questions about your organization and do a deep dive and see if the 501c3 would be a better option for you. I think another one is a 509 something something. So they'll be able to do a deep overview of your business, of your organization, and see which one would be the best option for you.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. It just says iPad. You have on is that an Alabama State hat?
No.
Oh, okay. If it was Alabama State, I was about to kick you out.
My name is Teron.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? That's
Good.
actually my basketball logo. But my question is, having a 501c3 nonprofit for my basketball organization, I'm looking to add another nonprofit. Should I try to do it as a branch under what I already have existing, or do it separate?
It should be separate.
Okay.
Unless it ties directly into the existing nonprofit that you have, but I would tell you to do it separate.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Good question. What's up, C Green?
Hey, Coach, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Quick question. So, how would you, whoa, let me back up. What would you recommend for me as a new business owner in terms of like growing my social media presence from zero?
Good question. The first thing I would tell you to do, well, get real quick in one word, what type of business do you have?
It's a professional services.
Gotcha. So what I would do is I would find somebody that's in the same industry as me and I would kind of mirror what they're doing. So if there's already somebody um that has a social media platform, if they're posting 3 times a day, I would be posting 5 times a day. If they are giving a lot of value content, I would give just as much value content. I'm a person that believes that value content opens up the door and it separates you from the competition. So I give out so much free information online that people are like, oh my goodness, if she gave me this online for free, what else can she give me? So I would go to social media. I would find me somebody on social media that's already in my industry, and I would kind of mirror what they're doing, not copy, but mirror, put it into your own words. I would go to ChatGPT and I would have a conversation with ChatGPT about my business and about my vision and tell it to give me a 30-day game plan to grow my social media platform to 10,000 followers within the next 30 to 45 days and tell it to give me the content to actually post. I would do value content, like I said, and then I would do my content in different variations. So when I first started, and we're actually going to talk about social media tomorrow, but I'll go ahead and give you this today. When I started, I would do different posts to see which post got the most engagement because that's what my audience wanted to see. When your audience tells you what they want to see, you do more of what your audience is telling you, right? So I made a post today, or what my social media team made a post today, and it was of me being silly and me being goofy, and people are actually falling in love with the post because people never really see that side of me. So people are like, my team is like, hey, we got to post more stuff like this because people always see you in such a serious aspect that when you posted something on here goofy, people loved it. So you have to post more of that. So that would be my strategy. Using leverage ChatGPT. Using leverage ChatGPT. Make sure that you are mirroring somebody else and then lead with value content.
Got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. What's up, Janice? I can't hear you. You might have to log out and log back in for me. What's up, Tone? Let's try it now. LaJoy. I'm sorry, LaJoy.
You can hear me now?
I can hear you now, yes.
Okay. Hi, my name is Tonette. And the question, that's just my email.
Okay.
But my name is Tonette. The question that I have is, can partners of the same business apply for the same grants and loans for that business?
Good question. Amazing question. So if you are a partner in a business, only one if you are a partner in a business, only one business can apply for a grant or a credit card at one time. Okay. So a grant, you're applying on behalf of the business, not necessarily the partners in the business. So only one business. With a credit card, only one business can apply at one time. But the person that has the stronger credit score should have the most ownership in the business, because anyone that has a ownership of 80% or 20% or more has to go on the credit application. So if you have an 800 credit score and your partner's credit score is 500, you want to give you the bulk of the partnership because you will get the higher approval. And then you can just go back in and add her on the credit cards, he or she on the credit cards later.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Good
you.
question. Amazing question. What's up, Jacqueline?
With my LLC, it's just me, and I'm leaving in a couple weeks to do some missionary work in the Appalachian Mountains, all volunteer. Is that something because it's just me that I can put on my app that I make an impact with my business since it's
Absolutely. Yeah,
really
absolutely.
okay.
Yes, definitely. That's
All right,
amazing
thank you.
strategy. What's up, Shy?
Hey, Coach K, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Okay, so I have a new business. I'm early in revenue. I have a dog care service. I'm
Gotcha.
just curious, what is the most strategic grant that I can apply for first, since it's my first time doing it? And also, how do I position my impact story when my business is newer, but I have
Gotcha.
a strong mission?
Yep. So there's not necessarily a strategic grant. So I don't want you to just look at a grant and say, this isn't for me because I'm new, right? Unless a grant opportunity says, hey, you have to be in business 2 years or you have to be in 3 years, all of them are for you. Okay. Unless they say that they're not. So apply if you have if your VIP, I see. So that 2026 grant list, there are a lot of grants that are highlighted in yellow. Some of them don't even require LLC or EIN yet. So those would probably be my starting point. So that would be like the Greatness Grant, the AI Impact Grant, the Grow Your Reach Grant, the Legacy Grant, all of those grants. Go ahead and apply for those because it's going to strengthen you with actually applying for grants in your response. When we talk about dog services, and think about why you started the business, right? And what problem does your business solve? And how are you a solution to the problem? Also, think about impact. You could say, hey, with my dog services, once a year, I'm going to go to a rescue shelter and provide services to this rescue shelter just to help and enhance my impact. So, even with a dog service, yes, you still qualify for grants. And then also reach out to the Petco's, the PetSmarts, all of those places, they have grants as well.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. What's up, Jackie?
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. How are you? I have three, but I'm only gonna ask two.
You only can ask one. And then we'll circle back around.
Okay. So I am starting a renter business.
Gotcha.
Car rental.
Gotcha.
And I need to know, when it comes to my business, is it best for me to get a dealer's license?
Probably so. I probably would imagine so. Because it'll probably get you access to different auctions and different. I would probably imagine so. I don't know if it's required. I don't think it's required for you to get it, but I think it would be beneficial for you to get it because it'll give you access to additional resources.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's up, Kathy?
Coach,
How
wedding
you
grants?
doing?
I'm great. Wedding grants? I've got a fussy, high-profile fiance. Wedding grant? Talk to me, sister. Talk to me,
You
please.
can get, I literally was joking around and playing one day, and I was like, I wonder if I can get grants for my wedding. So think about floral companies. They offer grants to get the flowers. Think about David Bridals and all of the people who have dresses. And you can actually pitch these companies and tell them about your wedding, tell them about your mission, tell them about your organization. And yes, there are grants out there available for you for weddings. So I would make a list of different companies that you might that you might want to do business with and partner with for your wedding. And I would actually just go pitch those companies and ask them for sponsorships and donations for your wedding.
Okay, thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Why is my Zoom acting weird? All right, what's up, Ray?
Hello, Coach K. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. Hey, I have a business already doing some healthcare consulting, but I want to get into pursuing grants for educational purposes for kids who need STEM training.
Okay.
If I get a grant for a church school, let's say, how do I get paid when I do that? Do I charge them for that service?
You would actually, so you want to write a grant for other people and you want to know how to get paid for writing grants for other people?
Yes.
Okay. So there are a couple of different ways that you can do this. I believe that the most ethical way is to have a fee for service upfront. You would charge them upfront for actually writing the grant for them. That would be the best strategy to make sure that you are compensated and also make sure that, things are just fair across the board. If you write yourself into the grant, or if you tell them, hey, I'm going to get you this grant, but I want 10% back, it could go bad. And if a grantor finds out and you didn't write yourself into the grant the correct way, they could rescind the grant or recall the grant. So it could just get very tricky if you try to write yourself into the grant. So I would just say have a fee for service up front.
Okay, thank you. Mhm.
What's up, Miss J. Patricia?
Hey, Coach K. Hey, everybody. Okay, so my question is, what should my first grant ask focus on? Um,
What do you need?
Everything. Because I
That's
just registered my LLC last month.
right. So make a list of the things that you need, and that's your ask. So, do you need marketing? Do you need help with hiring more staff and hiring more employees? Do you need help with fueling your mission and fueling your impact? Your ask is going to be what you need to help your business grow, to solve a problem, to help others.
So right now, like I said, I just started the LLC. So it's a transportation business.
Okay. You need a vehicle for your transportation business?
Yes.
That's your ask. I need a vehicle, but why do you need the vehicle? Who's going to benefit from you getting the vehicle? I started this transportation company to help XYZ. I need a vehicle to continue to help XYZ. So ask for your vehicle.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you
Yep.
so much.
Good question. What's up, Deborah?
Hi, Coach K. So I have struggled all my life with being dyslexic.
Okay.
And when I try to do this chat GPT stuff or anything AI, I'm completely confused by like a lot of things I see on the screen, what's going on, and I just kind of back away from it. So
Okay.
I want to use this AI stuff to like learn how to write grants, not manually, but like with a lot of help and make them happen faster and all this kind of stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
I also like feel like I might need like a little bit of hand holding to get through this stage of shock from like I've been writing them for 30 years by hand, and now
Gotcha.
all of a sudden there's this whole new dynamic that I'm
Yeah,
supposed to
you
like
definitely should be using
fit into.
ChatGPT for sure. Have you told ChatGPT that hey, I'm dyslexic. This is how I learn. This is how I see. And ask ChatGPT to break it down to you in sessions or in segments instead of giving you everything at one time. Because sometimes with ChatGPT, you can ask it for something and it just shoots everything back to you. But if you go to it and you have a conversation with it and you say, hey, this is how I learn, or this is how I like to view it, and this is what I need you to give me so I can incorporate this information better, it will remember that and it will slowly feed you the information that aligns with where you are and will help you. Try that and let me know how it works.
Can I ask you a question? Do you know like anybody that's like one of these doers that's really good with like hand holding
I would
to
tell
do?
you, so I recently just went through an AI certification program with the queen of AI, Alicia Little. She's actually gonna, I'm giving y'all too much, but she's actually gonna be a guest speaker inside of our program, inside of our challenge on Friday. She's the queen of AI. I'm good at AI, but I learned from her. So I asked her to come inside of our program to actually teach and educate you guys as well. And she'll be here Friday. And when you talk about AI holding your hand, teaching you more about AI, she's the best.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, you're welcome. But I would try that and let me know how it works, Deborah.
I'll try.
Okay. What's up, Miss Tamiko?
Hi, my name is Tamika Yo. Got a question. I'm having a hard time finding grants to build in my area.
Gotcha. You're not going to find grants to build in your area. We focus on grants because of our impact, not because of what we're doing, but because of the impact that we're going to make. So if you go and you say, hey, I need grants to build, nobody's going to give you any money, because when you build, it's just beneficial for you. But when you say, I want to build, and when you build, who are you going to help and who are you going to serve?
Okay. I'm doing a school. I want to do a school.
That's what you need to focus on. the school, and how is the school going to help, and how is the school going to help others? What is what is the mission of the school? What is the goal of the school? Why is the school needed? That's what's going to give you grants. And inside of your budget, you'll put the amount of money that you need to build the school. But we're going to lead with our impact. Always lead with your impact. Nobody cares that you want to build. They care about who you're going to help and who you're going to serve.
So where do I search at for this?
Grant Watch. Yeah, Grant Watch is the platform that I showed you guys yesterday. Grant Watch is an amazing platform. They have grants for youth. They have grants for community. They have grants for local impact. They have grants for nonprofits and for profits. They have a ton of millions of dollars in grants. But when you focus on your impact and think outside the box, it's going to unravel a lot of opportunities. But if you say, hey, I just want to build, you're not going to find any grants. But when you say, I want to build a school, and when I build this school, this is what I want to do with this school, you'll get grant money for that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. What's up, Chastity?
Woo. Awesome. I'm excited to be on. I don't know if you can hear me, but yes.
I can. I'm excited to have you.
Oh, wow. Hold on. Let me calm down. So first I want to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My name is Chastity Pirtle. I'm actually a realtor, but I also have land that I'm wanting to give back to the community by building low income housing.
I love it.
But the biggest thing is every realtor that I've
got you. Go to your question for me.
Okay. So what do I need? Where do I need to start? I have a meeting with the planning commissioners in July.
So your question is, how do you start with getting what exactly?
Funding for the housing. I can probably get 8 houses.
So you start with the foundation, which is day 1 that we talked about. The second strategy would be day 2, where we talked about you getting access to grants and figuring out what you need for the grants. If you wanted a third thing, I would actually start pitching these companies and pitching additional organizations for sponsorships and donations. That would be my third strategy. And then it sounds like you're already kind of one up by having meetings with different people locally to talk about your impact, but getting the community involved is going to be your biggest strategy for sure.
Yes, ma'am. I missed day 1. I apologize.
That's okay.
I caught it on day 2.
That's
and
okay.
I mean, you got my, I'm churning.
I love it. I love it. Yep. Day 1 is powerful because it talks about the importance of the structure and the foundation. So that would be my starting point. And then I would just move forward from there.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Awesome. I appreciate you being here, Chastity. What's up, Miss Marilyn?
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
First of all, I want to just say thank you for pouring into all of us and sharing all of your expertise.
I appreciate that.
You do it with such grace.
Because I love it.
Yes, got to enjoy what you're doing. I stayed up all night trying to get the website done. I thought, okay, I'm finally there.
Okay.
This morning, I put it in base 44. And of course, I ran out of time, so I upgraded. Now I don't see anything. So what do I need to do to get my stuff back?
In your base 44, there should be a tab on the side that has like all of your saved information. You don't see that?
I didn't, but I will go back and look again.
Go back and look, because in your base 44, there's a little tab on the side that generally has like different things that you worked on. Let me show you mine real quick.
Put it on the project, and that's where I was looking. And maybe I just need to come out and go back.
I would tell you log out and log back in. And when you log back in, it should look like this. And then there should be different. Go to your home, and then there should be different projects and things that you worked on over here. And then you can also go to your workspace, or you also can go to this search tab here, and whatever it is that you were working on, whatever the name of the business is, you can type it in here and it should bring it right up.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
You can't start all over.
It's not lost. It's in there.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. What's up, Yas?
Hi, I'm Yaz, and here's my question. So I have the 47 a month VIP thing. Is that what this one is also for, or
No, this
do
is separate. You're part of our community. This is separate from our community. So this was a 5-day challenge where I worked with people for 5 days outside of the community to help you with growth and strategies for your business as well.
okay? And when
Okay.
you said there is and when you said there's an operating agreement for the VIP, is it for the VIP that I mean, or for this VIP?
When I said there's a what for VIP, I'm sorry.
Operating agreement.
Upgrade. Operating
Operating
agreement. Oh
agreement.
no, that's
Yes.
gonna be inside. That's gonna be inside of the VIP portal. So that's separate from the community.
That's the one I currently have, or this is
I'm not
for
sure. You'll
this.
have to reach out to my team. They'll be able to tell you which one you have. Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. What's up, Miss Stacy?
Hey, Coach K.
How
Thank
you
you.
feeling?
Stacy here. I am fantastic. My question is, what strategy would you take? My daughter is a women's tackle football player, and I want to help her leverage that as a business. And with that, to build grants around it. Her jersey is in the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. What strategy should I leverage that for her?
One, I would start either a nonprofit or a foundation, as well. I would probably host different youth organizations or programs to help other young ladies who want to be a part of football. This sounds like it might be something she's already doing. And so I would really, really leverage that. I would, apply for grants and talk about the challenges that she's had to face with being in such a male dominant space and how she's dominating as a female, but how she's also helping others and impacting others. I would shine light on some of the benefits of her being so athletic. So, the health benefits, the health rewards, and now she's incorporating that into other people. And then I would think about, different companies and corporations that could potentially benefit from partnerships with her. So, when we think about different brand endorsements and different deals, so her simply just wearing a Nike jersey or Under Armour jersey, or even if you think about smaller brands that haven't even made it yet, potentially getting partnerships from them. So paid partnerships where they would pay her to actually wear their products and service and then give her a kickback or affiliate kickback for anybody that actually purchases as well. So I would just talk about all of the amazing things that she's doing, incorporate the youth inside of it as well. Use and leverage some of the challenges that she's faced to her benefit, because that will make people connect with her story a little bit more and use that as a strategy to get access to grants.
Outstanding. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. What's up, Dorothy?
Hi, good afternoon, Coach K.
How are you?
So I'm driving. I'm doing great. So I'm sorry I missed day one. So yesterday, because I guess the time. So once I log in, that's when you're done. So my question is, I just had a brand new LLC, and my Big Mama LLC almost 4 years old, I would say.
Gotcha. So,
how can I leverage this tool? Because I've been applying for all
so
the
your
grants,
question is how can you leverage the entities that you have?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then with the new one, but it's a different.
So they're two completely different entities. So you use them. You're gonna use each one to apply for grants and apply for funding opportunities. So that's the biggest leverage that you have. So you're gonna use the one that you've had for a couple years to apply for grants. You're gonna use the new one that you just established to apply for grants. So the biggest leverage is to actually just take action on this information and apply for multiple grants using both.
Gotcha. Thank you very much.
No problem. Thank you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Jackie?
Okay, Coach K. Hi, I'm back.
Okay.
One last question for you. Now with me having the vehicles,
go straight to the question for me.
I have to place them somewhere.
Go straight to the question for me.
Where do I source places to be able to park the vehicles is what I'm asking.
Look on Craigslist. Sometimes Craigslist will have different parking lots that people who lease out like parking lot spaces. And then use a simple Google search or go to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT what you're trying to do.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I tried Google. It's nothing.
Go to ChatGPT.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is it Tania? I'm
It's
sorry.
Tawana, and it's
Tawana.
usually spelled, so that's not your fault. Okay.
Okay.
My question is, with the new business not actually being profitable yet, I need to establish a business phone number. Is there a low-cost solution for creating a business number?
Yeah, so there are companies that have like 800 800 toll free. I think they have like a 14 or 30-day free trial. So I would just go to Google and I would type in free trial 800 numbers to see what options that you have. There are also, if you do the register agent, sometimes your registered agent will give you a phone number. And so when you invest in the registered agent, sometimes they have like one-stop shop options where they'll give you a phone number and a phone number and email address as well. Awesome. Thank you. What's up, Dr. Bentley?
Hello, Coach K. My name is Dr. Bentley Gibson, and my question is, I have my DUNS number. I looked today and made sure I got that done. What would be the first 2 to 3 things you would do after getting that?
Your DUNS number just kind of it's beneficial for you to actually build and boost business credit. It's kind of one of those things that you just need when they ask you for it. There are going to be some companies that won't ask you for your DUNS number at all, and then there's some companies that will. If I was getting ready to establish and build, or I wanted to build business credit that only aligned with my business profile, I would go to a website called NAV, NAV. And NAV will allow you to build and boost your business credit score without using your personal credit at all. So that would be my
and then that way, if I needed to purchase something or get a credit card, I could use my business credit.
With certain companies, yes. With certain companies, yes. Traditional bank funding, no. But with certain companies, they do allow you to use your business credit instead of your personal credit. And NAV is how you're going to start that. But you do also have to have a DUNS number to start that. Some people use and leverage their DUNS numbers to eventually get a UEI number to position and get access to government contracts. So that would be another strategy. And then there are some companies that won't even ask you for your DUNS number at all. So it's just one of those good things to have, just so we are prepared. So when they ask for it, we already have it in the vault.
Got it. Thank you, Coach.
You're welcome. What's up, Kathy?
Can you hear me now?
I can.
Okay, so I thank you for having me. And
Thank you for being here.
My question is, I have a very quickly growing jam and artisanal jam and jelly business, and I just quit my full-time job as a teacher to go in full-time with my business.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And so I quit being a teacher, but teacher is still in me. So I'm starting a program called
Go straight to the question for me.
Okay, this is a question. I'm starting a youth entrepreneurship program called Junior Jammers, where I teach entrepreneurial skills.
Gotcha.
The art of making jams. So my question is, what are the metrics that I should be keeping track of while I'm doing these classes, so that grant providers will know the impact that I'm making?
Okay. So you just want to know, while you're teaching, what's the impact, or what should you be keeping track of, so that when you give grantors data, you're keeping track of everything to make sure you're aligned. So, one, how many kids do you have in your program, right? What are you teaching them inside of the program? What's the outcome of your program, and what's the success rate? So if I have 20 students that come inside and I'm teaching them about health and wellness, or maybe I have 20 people that come inside, 20 youth that come inside, and you said you're teaching them about entrepreneurship?
Yes.
Okay, so I have 20 kids that come inside. I'm teaching them about entrepreneurship. We go through a 6-week or 12-week program. At the end of this 12-week program, how many kids successfully have a business that's established? How many kids have made revenue in their business from the business that's established? And then what does the next 6 weeks look like, and the next 12 weeks look like, and just continue to follow up with them. So how many kids started your program? How are you keeping track? How many kids actually successfully completed the program? How many kids had a business with a product or service once they completed? And what happened within the next 6 weeks or 12 weeks, or even 3 months, 6 months, 9 months after your program?
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Leah, if you can turn your camera back on, we'll do you next. Stacy, what's up?
Hi, Coach K. My name is Stacy Stewart. My question is, for my particular business, is a DUNS number really, do I need
DUNS
that?
number is required for everybody. No shortcuts.
Okay. I've
Yep.
never heard of it till you said something. That's why I asked.
That's why you in here with me, so I can teach you what to do. DUNS number is required for everyone. Again, like I said earlier, you might use your DUNS number 2 or 3 times in the time of your business. Like, I don't even know my DUNS number. I haven't used my DUNS number probably in about a year. However, if I apply for something tomorrow and they ask me for my DUNS number, it's there, and I don't have to go back and try to do it and figure it out. And, I'm scrambling and trying to make it happen. When somebody asks me for something for my business, I've already done it. All I got to do is take action. There are some grants that will ask you for your DUNS number. And if you don't have it, guess what you're going to do? You're not going to apply for the grant. But if I already got it and you're like, man, Coach K told me to do this 6 months ago, and I haven't used this not one time, but that one time you have to use it, you're like, ooh, I'm so happy I did it. So just go ahead and do it. And
Can
it's
you drop
free.
the link to get it done?
It comes Duns and Bradstreet. Just type Duns and Bradstreet in Google. Yep. And it's free. It costs you nothing to do it. Thank you so much, Deborah. What's up, Leah?
Hey, well, I think you kind of caught me in the middle of something. I don't have a question now because I'm still trying to get into VIP, but I guess, is your DUNS number something that you have to continue to pay and renew?
It's free, so you don't have to pay for it. It's free.
Okay, cool. All right. Well,
no problem.
Thank your team, your support team, because I've been on this 5 hours now. So
awesome.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get VIP access. So
okay,
anyway,
they haven't got you access yet?
No. For some reason, I'm not receiving emails from one part of your business. So they're working on it.
They're working on it.
Figure it out. Yeah.
Okay. All right. They're really good. They'll get you taken care of.
They've been very, very, very good, very pleasant.
Thank you.
Just a lot of work.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks.
What's up, Vera? What you drinking? A matcha? You a matcha girl, Vera?
Yes, yes.
You
Little
bougie.
energy in the afternoon. Yes, yes.
That's bougie. That's that bougie stuff.
Oh. Hi, Coach K. What's poppin'?
How you feeling?
I'm doing well. 5 weeks past surgery. I'm doing well. Thank you.
Amazing. Glad to see you doing well.
Thank you. Now, I want to know, my question is, how to use Base 40 with your Manus to check your emails. That's the connector, right?
Yep. So you don't use Base 44 with Manus to check your emails. If you want to check your emails, you would just do it directly through Manus, and you would use the connector to link whatever email address that you have.
Just straight to Google or whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. But just Manus. You don't have to link it to Base 44.
But what does Base 44 do? What is its purpose?
Base 44 is really good for super agents. And super agents where you can kind of tell them what to do to delegate tasks. And Base 44 is also good for websites. It's good for building out of apps, very similar to Lovable, but it has that super agent feature on there that I like better. Somebody said Base 44. I understand that Base 44 does emails too, but I personally like Manus better for the emails. But you're more than welcome to create a super agent in Base 44 that does your emails.
And it's reasonable, right? The price?
I believe so. I'm not 100% sure. I just pay for the annual because I use it so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. What's up, Mr. Nixon? I'm not hearing you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
I can.
All right, greetings, Coach K. My name is Sam Nixon, and my question is, would you clarify the distinction that you were sharing the other day between Grant Find and Grant Watch in terms of how to
so
use
Grant Find is a platform that I created for entrepreneurs just to make the process a little easier for you. So as I go source grants and find grants, I put them on Grant Find just to make your process easier. Grant Watch is a very big platform. They've been around for a lot of years, and you have people that send their grants directly to Grant Watch. so that their grants can be listed on there. So Grant Watch also has a global footprint, and they also have a nonprofit and federal footprint that we really don't have on Grant Find yet. So if you wanted to know which one would be the best option, of course, I want you to go with Grant Find because it's mine. But honestly, Grant Watch is absolutely amazing. I would use both. Both are amazing as well, but that would be the biggest difference.
That's what I was say. I'll use both then. And they both are free?
No. Grant Watch does have a fee associated with it. Grant Find has a free service and a paid service, so it has both.
Okay. All
Yep.
right. Thank you very much, Dan.
You're welcome. Thank you. What's up, Miss Tolson?
Hey, I don't think, okay. Can you hear me?
I can.
Hey, how you doing? I had a question. I have a program I'm developing for women, mainly in their confidence, and I wanted to offer it to women that are in transition, and I'm trying to see if I should structure it as like a scholarship or do a separate nonprofit.
I probably would tell you do it as a separate nonprofit and leverage the nonprofit because you can get more grants, you can get more sponsorships, you can get more donations if it's a nonprofit, instead of just doing a scholarship.
Okay. That's just so that I can get, because I pay, this is a paid service, so what I wanted to still get paid and not just like.
You can still get paid can get paid as a nonprofit. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
But now you can do it, and you can do it more. If you just do it as a scholarship, it's just like it's a scholarship. And it's like a, here and there type of thing. But if you do it as a nonprofit, can you still hear me okay?
I can.
Okay. If you do it as a nonprofit, it's like a continuous thing and people can pour into you all year long. Scholarship, you're going to say, oh, we're going to do it this date. We're going to do it once a year, twice a year on this date. And if you do it as a nonprofit, you can source and scout people to invest in you all year long.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's up, Cynthia?
Hi, Coach K. I'm Cynthia, and my question is, can I ask Base 44 to optimize my website to make sure it's working properly? And when someone is choosing a package of my services,
absolutely. You can go. You can do that with Base 44 or ChatGPT. So you can put it inside of Base 44, and I would actually tell it to give it. I would give it a prompt to tell it to act as if it is a customer or a client that wants to purchase a service and give you feedback to review it based on if it was a customer or client that wanted to purchase a service. But yes, you can do that in Base 44, or you can do it in ChatGPT. I would probably tell you to do it in ChatGPT. Because once it does it in ChatGPT, you can actually convert that and tell it to give you the prompts to put in Base 44 to enhance it and make the corrections.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. What's up, Leah?
Hi, Coach K. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine. So listen, between your two grant applications or websites, the Grant Find and the Grant Watch, which one of those can we like itemize a list of available grants on a monthly basis? Are we able to do that? Like saying
So
these
that
are
would
the
be where your ChatGPT would probably come in. So you don't have to do it. You would probably use and leverage ChatGPT to do it for you. Neither website is gonna optimize it on a monthly basis, but both websites will have open and active grants. So there won't be any expired grants on any websites, but it won't be like these grants are for June, these grants are for July, these grants are for August. So that's where your that's where your ChatGPT will probably come in place.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like your
Thank you for
agent.
that.
You're welcome. What's up, Miss Renee? I can't hear you.
I am Renee Elder, and my question is, can I get a grant for personal education?
For personal education?
No, personal growth.
For personal growth?
In your business. Like, pay for your course. Like,
oh, yeah. So you can get a grant for like mentorship. You can get a grant for continuous education. So yes, you can get a grant for that. You just have to put it inside of your budget. So in your budget, if you need to do like a mentorship program, so if I'm applying for a $20,000 grant, I can say that a $3,000 of that grant is going towards a mentorship program and talk about the benefits of the mentorship program and how it's going to help me in my business. So absolutely, you can. Awesome. What's up, Johnny?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, so thank you. Yesterday was amazing, number one.
Thank you.
Number two, my question for today is the nonprofit that I started works specifically with women that have been sex trafficked and are pregnant.
Okay.
So in that,
So
we
go
are
straight to the
looking at
question for me.
the question is how do can I still get US government grants when some of these women are going to be illegal immigrants?
Yes, you still can get grants because of your impact, not because of the people that you're helping or servicing, because of the impact that you're making. So nobody's going to come to you and say, "Oh, they're illegal immigrants. We're not giving you $20,000." You're focusing on, and they don't even have to know that. You're focusing on the service that you're providing and how you're helping people that have been sex trafficked and giving them a new chance of life and giving them shelter and expenses and clothing and getting them reconnecting them back with their family. So that's what you're focusing on. You don't have to say,
Okay.
these women are illegal immigrants. They don't need to know that information. They just need to know
Okay.
the impact and the change that you're making in their lives.
Okay, I just didn't know if the government would look that far into it if I went into federal grants.
Nah,
So-
not at all.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. What's up, Jennifer?
Hey, Coach K. So my husband jumped the gun and got an EIN number before he checked to see if the business name he wanted was available. Do I need to do anything with that EIN number? I've already gotten his LLC now with the proper name and the EIN that goes with that, but then I found out that he got a separate one.
Yeah, you're gonna have to contact the Secretary of State and just tell them you want to dissolve that EIN. That you're not doing anything with it because you have a different one. Just not the Secretary of State, the IRS. Just let them know you're not using it.
Okay, great.
Okay.
I just was like, what did you do?
Men.
All right, thank you.
What's up, Elizabeth?
Hi, Coach K. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm here in front of you.
I
I've been
love
here
it.
for like
Thank you.
this week and the last time you did it too. So I'm getting to talk. So my question is, I was looking for grants on agriculture since I grow out back and I give it to the food bank. So I looked in the grant list and I don't see the big grant list with the over 200 to scroll through. I was trying to do it that way because I know you said you was going to put one out. So would that
So I did a 2026 grant list that has, it's not
you said it was
200
gonna have like
grants.
200 plus on there.
It's not 200 grants. It's probably over $1 million in grants, but it's not 200 grants. But if you're looking for grants just for agriculture, you're not going to find a lot. You're going to miss out on opportunities. We get grants because of our impact and who we're helping and who we're servicing and the benefit of our program and the benefit of the business that we're creating. So all of those grants that are on the 2026 grant list, you probably can qualify for. But you just have to talk about how your business or your organization is solving a problem and how you're going to be a solution to a problem.
Okay, because it helps, I'm giving back to the community. It's going
Talk about that
I'm
in
a
your
veteran,
list.
so
Talk
it's
about
going to
that.
veterans
Talk
and
about being a
everybody else.
veteran. Talk about how you're giving back to the community. Talk about all of those amazing things inside of your grant.
Okay, so that list would be in the resources?
It's in your VIP portal. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because I didn't see it.
It's 2026 grant list.
All right, okay.
Okay, thank you. What's up, Mercedes? I can't hear you, Mercedes. We'll go to Rev Hightower while you work on that, Mercedes. What's up, Rev?
Hi, how are you today?
I'm good.
Thank you so much for taking my hand raised. I appreciate you. Just want to say thank you for everything. I was in Atlanta and I have been toiling and trying to get this thing off the ground.
I love it.
My business is working with
Go straight to the
incarcerated
question for me.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out how to leverage my business. I've tried in different ways, and I think I just need something, like So it's dealing with incarcerated youth.
Miss Hightower.
Go ahead.
Because of we want to respect the room. I want you to go straight into the question for me.
So how would I leverage my business working with incarcerated youth, teaching art and literature to facilitate them education-wise?
Yep. So there's a couple of different things that you can do. One, you can create a curriculum for them if you don't have the curriculum yet. When you can create the curriculum, you can actually license this out to the prisons, and you can actually sell it to the prisons and be inside of them, because you can't be everywhere. So now that you have this curriculum, you can license out to prisons and juvenile detention centers all over the world, and you can leverage it that way. That would be my number one strategy. That would be my focus point: creating a curriculum and sending out a license, and so creating a curriculum and building out a license around it so that people can actually buy it from me.
So I would license the curriculum and then send it out.
Yep.
Got
And
it.
pitch it for people to purchase it from you.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate you as well. Thank you. What's up, Sarah?
Well, hey, Coach. Thanks so much for having me. All right, so my name is Sarah, and my question is, I know you have given us prompts for developing a grant tracker.
Gotcha. Go straight to the question for me.
I'm looking to know if you have a prompt to create a tracker for grant spending, because each of the grants.
I don't, but I can actually put that inside for you. I'll get that inside tonight. I got you.
Thank you.
Good catch. What's up, Cynthia? We only got time for a couple of more, so let's do a couple of more. What's up, Cynthia? You're not unmute, Cynthia. I'm gonna go to Cassandra Mathis, and then I'll come back to you, Cynthia. Hey, Cassandra.
Hi, Coach K. How you doing?
I'm good.
That's good. I just had a question about how do you create different trackers for different parts of your business, not just the grant?
Yeah, so you can go to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT exactly what you need, or you can create an Excel spreadsheet. And Excel, when you go to Excel already has like different built out trackers that you could potentially use. But I would just go to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT what I need, and ChatGPT would create it for me.
Okay, and where do I keep it? All.
And you can tell it to create it as an Excel spreadsheet and keep it inside of Excel.
Okay.
Somebody said they created a tracker inside of Base 44 app, and it's amazing. So yep, use Base 44.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's up, Miss Jackson?
Hi, Coach K.
How you doing?
I'm good. Yourself?
Good.
Good. My question is, I did Base 44 for my new website.
Okay.
And I originally had Wix.
Go straight to the question for me.
Yes. So is Wix, in your opinion, do you think that Wix would be good to keep as far as like point of sale, or Base 44 can do all of that?
Base 44 can do all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, Base 44 you can integrate all of that inside of Base 44.
And not even use Wix.
If you don't want to, you don't have to use Wix. But if you're already comfortable with Wix, you can keep it. But Base 44 can do it all for you as well.
Okay, I'm assuming I would just put in a prompt that that's what I want.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love it. Let's try Miss Cynthia again. And these will be the last two before we go into the main session. I can't hear you, Miss Cynthia. Miss Stacy, did you have another question for me?
Yes. My question is, with my type of business, what is the best way to have impact? Because you keep talking about that. So my business is self-care. I make custom apparel and
so you make custom
gifting.
apparel. You make custom apparel and what else?
Self-care products and gifting products. So like I do baskets.
So what's the
that kind of
benefit?
stuff.
You talk about the benefit of the self-care products. You focus on how your business is solving a problem for other people, and how your business is a solution to the problem and the benefit of your business. So what's the benefit of the self-care product? What's the benefit of the apparel that you sell? Why should people purchase from you? Why should they get the merchandise and the material from you? And that's your impact. That's how you're going to connect with others. So talk about how your business is solving a problem and how you're going to be the solution to the problem. And that's what's going to make people want to connect with you and give you the grants.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Miss Cynthia, you want to try it again? I can't hear you. Sorry. Type it in the chat for me. iPhone, you went off the screen. You went off the screen. You're sitting on the porch.
Yes.
How you
Can you
doing?
hear me? I'm
I
good.
can.
Okay. My question is, I missed day 1 and 2, and the information that I've heard today, I need the background on it. How can I go back and get day 1 and 2?
Good question. So it's inside of your VIP portal. If you're VIP, if you're not VIP team, can you drop the link in the chat?
Yes.
So if you're VIP, it's already inside of your portal. If not, you can upgrade to VIP and it's already inside waiting on you.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, because I'm
Thank you.
starting a cleaning service and I need equipment and vehicles.
I love it.
So
Well, I appreciate you being here.
okay. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, you guys, we are getting ready to go into the main session. We're getting ready to go into the main session. Go into the main session. All right. Host not allowing me to unmute. Cynthia, you can't unmute. We didn't bring you up on the screen. This was amazing. Thank you. All right, let's get into the main session today, you guys. I'm super excited to pour into you and show you more strategies on how you can scale your business. So what we did was day 1, we talked about the importance of scaling your business and starting with the structure. So the S in scale was actually the structure of your business and setting the foundation of your business up the correct way. Yesterday, we talked about the C in scale, which is actually getting access to capital. And what I love is no matter where you are in your business, whether you're a new entrepreneur, existing entrepreneur, even if you're in the idea phase of starting your business, there is still everyone needs access to some capital to make it happen. So yesterday we talked about the importance of getting access to grants and using and leveraging grants and using and leveraging AI to help you win the grants that are out there. Today, I want to talk about a little bit something different because I personally believe that every entrepreneur should actually have a digital product. I believe that every entrepreneur should take the ideas that they have in their head and how they've grown their business or what people ask them about and the skills that they have, and they should put it inside of a digital product, an ebook, a course, a checklist, a workbook, and they should actually go sell it. So I am going in with one mission today, one goal today, one impact today, and that's to show you how to create your digital products, but most importantly, make you do it. Can I help you create a digital product today? Can we make sure everybody's on mute, team? Can I help you create a digital product today? And can I tell you guys a secret? I have an ebook that I created 3 years ago when I first was terminated from Wells Fargo that talks about how to set up your business to get access to grants. That ebook still makes me money today. What I love about digital products the most is you only got to do it one time. You only have to do it one time, and it continues to make you money over and over and over again. And you're probably thinking, well, Coach K, you're the grant expert. Coach K, you've been doing this for a very long time. Everyone has something that somebody wants to know about them. Somebody calls you, they ask you questions. Somebody wants your support. They want your help. Maybe they're asking you about being a mom. Maybe they're asking you about the job that you work for. Maybe they're asking you how to clean their windows or how to clean the stove because you're in the janitorial service. Whatever it is that you are good at, or whatever people bug you about, you put that information inside of an ebook and you go make money from it. Okay. So we talked about the scale framework. S was structure, making sure your business is structured and set up the right way. C is capital, making sure you have capital for your business because you need money to help you get to the next level. A is assets. Assets that help you generate income in your business. And when we think about assets, most of the time we think about houses and cars but what if a digital asset could be a way for you to generate more income in your business? So, how to turn your knowledge, your skills, your experience, your expertise into scalable income. What I want you to know is your knowledge that you have, the ideas that you have in your head, the things that you've done in your business. There's somebody out there that wants to know your process. So maybe you're already an entrepreneur. Anybody already an entrepreneur in the room? You've already started the business. You're already doing the thing. There's somebody out there that wants to know, how did you start your business? There's somebody out there that wants to know the mistakes you made in starting your business that can help them or prevent them from making the same mistakes. Maybe you got your first business credit card and you used that first business credit card to help you get more inventory. How did you do it? Maybe you've already created the childcare center. maybe somebody just wants to know your journey of being a mother, of a mother, having multiple kids, or being an amazing wife. You can put your knowledge and your experience inside of an ebook. That's going to be your product. Okay. So you're going to create additional streams of revenue. You're going to attract more customers. I'm going to show you how to attract customers that will actually buy from you, build authority, increase business value, and generate income beyond your time. So we're going to take our knowledge, turn it into a product, go get customers, build out the business. And that's how you generate assets. Somebody type assets in the chat. So the old belief is, this is what most people think when it comes to their business. Most people think you need more customers to make more money. And the truth is, you don't need more customers to make more money. You need to know more ways to serve the customers that you have. If I get one customer in front of me, I have an ecosystem to make that one customer that's in front of me buy from me at least 6 or 7 more times. So you're thinking, man, I need to go viral on social media. I need more customers. I need more followers. When really you just need to nurture and cherish the customers that you have and figure out how to turn them into recurring customers that want to continue to buy from you. I don't know what digital product to create. Anybody already know that? You're already thinking about that? Like, man, Coach K, I don't even know what digital product I'm going to create. I don't know what I'm going to say. But what if you said, I'm already skilled in this. I'm already doing this thing. Man, I'm an amazing cook. Man, I know I've got recipes in my backyard or in my back door that's been around in my family for 70 years. Somebody said, how to live 70 years old and look 40. I am sure people, Deborah, tell me if I'm wrong, Deborah. I am sure people come up to you all the time and you tell them that you're 70 years old and they ask you, what's your secret? How are you 70 years old and you look 40? Does that happen, Deborah? Let me know in the chat. Absolutely, all the time. So that would be your secret sauce. Girl, I got this ebook that's going to show you my step-by-step regimen, what I eat, how I clean my face, how I live. And people will buy that all day long because guess what? When I'm 70 years old, I want to look 40. All right. So the knowledge that you have. So don't think I don't know what digital product to create. Think about the knowledge that you have that people will pay you for. Most people think I need a huge audience to make money online. I need a huge audience to sell this ebook. The right offer beats a large audience. There are people with just a couple of thousand followers on social media that are still making millions of dollars. There are people on social media with just a couple of thousand followers that are making millions of dollars. There are people with millions of followers online that have $0. So you don't need a large audience. You just need the right audience. You just need the right knowledge. You just need the right offer. I have to make more hours to make more money. But what if your experience, what if your knowledge can help you generate more income? This is what I love about ebooks the most. This is what I love about ebooks the most because you can make money in your sleep. I can talk about my ebook. I can post on my social media page about my ebook at 10 o'clock at night, go to sleep and wake up in the morning with at least one new sale at minimum. And this ebook that I created 3 years ago is still helping me make money every single day. Somebody type money in the chat if you want to know how an ebook I created 3 years ago is helping me make money in my business every single day. All right. So this is what I want you to think of. How many times have you answered a question, the same question for a client? If you're an existing entrepreneur, or maybe you're just getting started, how many times have you answered the same question for somebody? Like you have your clients, they all ask you, how do I do this? Or how do I do that? Gabrielle said countless. Oh, Lord, a lot of times. Or how many times have your family members called you and asked you the same thing? You're probably thinking, if I just had something to send them. Ross said a lot, how to be a notary. That's going to be your ebook. The thing that people come to you and ask you advice for all the time, the thing you have to continue to repeat over and over and over again, that's going to be your ebook. Maybe you sent the same email. You've had to explain the same process. You shared the same resource. Those repeated answers, you're going to put them inside a digital product, and that's going to be what you sell. So the next time somebody comes up to you and they say, hey, how do I be a notary? I'm so glad you asked. I have this notary step book that's going to show you step by step, not just how to be a notary, but how to land your client and make an extra $10,000 or make an extra $1,000 a month being a notary. Cassie said how to save on taxes. Oh, I'm so glad you asked me how to save on taxes. What if I can give you this ebook that's about 30 to 40 pages that shows you step by step how you can save on taxes and prepare for taxes next year and get your tax bill almost down to zero? So think about the one thing that they ask you all the time. Now, you're probably thinking, well, what if people don't ask me anything all the time? What is it that you do? What business do you have? What business have you created? And who are you targeting? You can create ebooks that target your audience. So my ebook, people come to me all the time and ask me all type of things, but my ebook caters to my audience because I want to teach you more about grants. How to publish on Amazon, KDB, that's your ebook. How to travel for free, business credit card travel points, that's your ebook. How to practice self-care, somebody give me some more. What's your ebook? Let me know in the chat. I want you to do this because we're creating ebooks today. I'm a makeup artist. I have a makeup class that I teach called the 15-minute face. This is great, mini tip, but what if we can create, because there's some people that are not really good with your classes. And although classes are amazing, you want people to buy from you with the ways that they learn. Some people are readers. Some people can actually watch a class. So you want the ebook that goes with that as well, or a workbook that goes with it. How to heal from burnout, photography tutor, how to start a car rental business. That's amazing. How to connect with youth, overcoming procrastination. These are amazing. Amazing. If you don't know the name of your ebook, let me know. If you don't know what you can create a digital product in the chat, let me know in the chat. Let's walk through this. Somebody said, I don't know. What is it that you do? What business do you have, or what business do you want to start? That's your ebook. DNA testing. That's amazing. Property management, how to build homes with confidence. These are amazing, y'all. Retail, how to start a retail business. Turning your hobby into a career. That's amazing. Real estate, crafting, axe throwing. Okay, these are good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take our knowledge and our skills. If you don't know yet, don't worry. By the end of this, you will. Okay, the problem is most entrepreneurs only have one stream of income. Or you might be the entrepreneur that feel like you are so good at everything that you're trying to do everything. And so you're the entrepreneur that's in real estate. You're the entrepreneur that has the Airbnbs. You're the entrepreneur that's starting the car rental business. You're the entrepreneur that wants to start the nonprofit. You're the entrepreneur that wants to do credit repair too. And you are all over the place. And you feel like you are so good and so amazing at all these things. But the truth is, none of these companies are successful. And you're burnt out in so many areas because you're weighing yourself thin and you're pulling yourself in so many different directions. If you can focus on one business and one thing and one impact, somebody type one in the chat. There's so much power in one. Oftentimes we think to be successful and be rich, we have to do 17 different jobs. But if one business that you had could help you could bring additional stream of income, one second, you guys. Okay. So most of the time people are thinking, as an entrepreneur, you have to have all of these different jobs that you're doing. But if you focused on one and you focused on giving that one business all of you, if you're doing 10 different things and this business is getting 10% of you, and this business is getting 20% of you, and this business is getting 30% of you, nothing is getting 100% of you. So nothing is being complete. But if I had one business that I gave my all to, that I focused on, and I gave 110% of me, and I locked in on this business for 6 months straight, imagine how much further you would be. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how one business can have 7 streams of income. Can I show you guys this? How one business can have 7 streams of income. This is my personal framework, y'all. This is what I have done to make millions of dollars in my business. When I first started my journey, I wanted to be the person, the coach. I was online. I was talking about credit. I was talking about business credit. I was talking about personal credit. I could teach you guys the same thing Smitty just taught you earlier. That's not my thing. So I said, what do people want to hear from me the most? People were coming up to me the most and they were asking me about grants. So I said, how do I really lock in? Somebody type lock in the chat, because some of you got to be in the season where you just lock in. So how do I really lock in on grants, and how do I really go all in on grants? And so I focused on grants, and I gave grants everything that I had, and all I would talk about was grants. I got so obsessed with grants that it eventually became, that's the lady who can help you get grants. People don't even know. Some people don't even know my first name anymore. I'm just the lady that can help you get grants, and I'm okay with that, because I went in a season of locking in and only focusing on grants. But when I started this journey and I locked in and got the blueprint from other people that could help me in my business, it became this ecosystem of where I have created a platform where I only focus on grants, but it makes me millions of dollars because of this framework right here that I'm gonna give you guys. Okay. I believe that every business, no matter what type of business you have, no matter how long you've been in business, should have this framework. You should have a product, something that you sell. So if you're a beautician, your product could be an additional shampoo. If you are an educator, your product could be pencils or pens or folders or journals. Everyone should have a product, no matter what type of business that you have, something that people can buy from you, a tangible item that they can buy from you. You also should have a service. So if you're a beautician, your service is actually doing hair. If you're a teacher, this could be a tutoring service. It can be a consulting service. Everyone should have a service. Each one of those are additional stream of income. So imagine a customer come to me and they want to know more about my business, and the first thing I give them is my product, and that's $20. If all I had was one thing, all I got was $20 from that one customer. But if this customer comes to me and they buy my product, and then they say, hey, this product was so good, do you have a service to provide as well? And my service is $20 as well. Now I got $40 from that customer instead of just $120. You're going to have all of these, not just one of these. You're going to have all of these. Do you see how getting money, your client comes, one client comes to you, and you're able to get additional streams of income from this one client because now you have more products that they can buy. Okay? So they come to you, they get your product, they get your service. They love your service so much they want to know how to do the thing that you're doing. So now you have an ebook. Your ebook is going to teach them the how. It's going to give them the value in the information that helps them get to another level. But most importantly, that solves a problem. So maybe people come to you and they want to know how to do their skincare routine. Maybe people come to you and they want to know how to start a childcare center. That's what you're going to wrap up into an ebook. This is your how-to. The thing that people ask you the most, you're going to wrap it up into an ebook. So now I have a client that's came to me and they started off with my product that was $20. If all I had was the product, all I would have got was $20 from that client one time. Then they come and they get my service. Your product is a tangible item. It's something that you give them. So my product, this is my product. This is my book. Okay? This is my book. Something that I can actually give to them that they can walk away. My service could be my grant writing service. My service could be a one-on-one call. If I'm a beautician, my service is actually doing your hair. If I'm a barber, my service is cutting your hair. If I'm a lash tech, my service is doing your lashes. The service is actually something that you're doing for them. A consulting service, a phone call. My ebook is my how-to. Me teaching you how to do the thing that helps you, that solves your problem. Y'all got it? Just type got it in the chat if you got it. Yes, you can do this for for-profits or nonprofits. Your nonprofit can do all of this as well. Okay. So then you're going to take your ebook, the ebook that you're going to create, and I'm going to show you how to create your ebook. We're all going to create one in just a moment. You're going to take your ebook. You're going to turn your ebook into an actual course because people learn different ways. You're going to have people that come to you and say, hey, I'm a reader. I love to read. So they're going to buy your ebook. But then you're going to have people that come to you and say, no, I need you to hold my hand. I need kind of like step-by-step guides. I need you to go through with me like 1, 2, 3. And so that's where your course is going to come in place. So you're going to take the same ebook that you're creating, that you gave them, and all you're doing is taking the chapters inside of your ebook and creating it into a course and doing videos that go with it. What I love about the ebook and what I love about the course is you only have to do those one time. And people get to go buy those over and over and over again to help you make more money. So now when that one client comes to me, somebody said, y'all, this is at least 5K worth of knowledge. Absolutely. When that one client comes to me, if all I had was one thing to sell them, all I got was $20 one time. If I have multiple things for them to sell, I get multiple money. You see how you don't need more clients. You don't need more customers. You don't need to go viral on social media. What you need is an ecosystem where the clients and customers that you do have and the people that want to purchase from you want to spend more money with you. So you got your product. You got your service, you got your ebook, you got your course. This next one is game changing. I don't even know if I want to give y'all this. I don't even know if I want to give y'all this next one because it is so game changing. Now you have people that know, like, and trust you. Now you have people that want to work with you. They want to know more from you. You have to figure out how to make your client or how to turn your client or the people who know, like, and trust you into recurring revenue, where you're getting money and making money from them every single month. How do I do this, Coach K? If you are teaching people how to do a certain thing, you build a community. You charge people to be inside of your community to learn from you and give them a subscription-based service where they're learning from you every single week and you're teaching them how to do the thing that's inside of your ebook, that's inside of your course. If you are a service-based provider, maybe you're a beautician, maybe you're a barber, maybe you're a lash tech, maybe you mow lawn, you create a subscription service that allows your clients to pay you monthly recurring revenue, but it gives them a discount. So my lash tech has me on a recurring revenue. I get to go get my lashes done twice a month. And I pay her in advance recurring revenue because I know I'm going to go get my lashes done. Subscription based. So now every single month, you know you have income coming in. You're not worried about on July 1st, I already know that I am going to have money that goes into the bank because I have a subscription-based service. So even if I had to leave my business for 30 days, even if I had to take a couple of days off, even if I wanted to take a vacation, I have monthly recurring revenue that is going into my business that's going to help me make more money. Everyone needs this, Michelle. Everybody needs this. So you're thinking of ways to help you make more money, and you think you just need to go start a new business, or you need to start another program, or you need to go viral on social media. And really what you need to do is incorporate these 7 streams of income into your business to help you take the one client that you have and turn it into an opportunity to help you make more money. This is good. I love it. I love it. I don't know. I don't know if this for everybody. This might be over. I'm giving y'all $1 million blueprint. I'm showing you what the rich and wealthy do. I'm showing you what's helped entrepreneurs make millions of dollars. There are people that are paying a lot of money for this. And some of y'all got in here for free. How How do you do that if you have a service-based business? You create a subscription service for your clients. So D-Line, I'm not sure what your business is, but let's just say I'm a lawn, I do lawn care. And I know my clients like to get their lawn cut every 2 weeks, right? So what I would do if it was $100 every 2 weeks, what I would tell them is if they signed up on a subscription service, I would lower the price to $80 every 2 weeks. So instead of them paying $200, they would be paying $160. People are going to jump all over that. But guess what? I'm locked in the client. Now I know that the person that knocks on their door in 2 weeks can't take my client because I know they're coming to me. Okay? So I'm locked in that client. I know that they're coming back. And even if they don't come back, guess what? I still got, think about the gym. How many people have a gym membership? How many people have it? Let's just be honest, okay? How many people have a gym membership? And you probably had this gym membership, let's just say for a year, and you pay this gym membership every single month. You pay this gym membership every single month. Some of y'all ain't been to that gym since about the second week in January. And it's okay. But the gym still got their money. So you have to model your business as the large companies and corporations do. So these large companies and corporations are setting up their business and setting up their brands, and they're using subscription services to make sure that their lights stay on and that they have the money coming in to pay their bills. So think of your business, your subscription service, as the gym membership, as the gym model. And these can be low ticket memberships. There was a part in my journey where I knew, and I'm about to put y'all in my business. I don't be putting people in my business like this, but y'all family, okay? I knew I wanted to make $100,000 a month. I knew I had a goal of making $100,000 a month. I said, how much do I need to do, or how many people do I need to get in my Somebody said, I've had a Planet Fitness membership for 3 years and only went 3 times. They've got over $300 from me. Okay. So listen, so you guys, I had a goal in my business where I wanted to make 6 figures. I wanted to make $100,000. I'm putting y'all in my business. I don't be putting people in my business. Okay. But I'm putting y'all in my business because I love y'all. I had a goal where I wanted to make $100,000 a month in my business. I said, Coach K, what do you have to do to make $100,000 in your business? But I don't just want to do this one time. I need this recurring. I need this recurring. Yeah, absolutely. If you don't know what to do, ask AI. Ask AI how to go to AI, tell it your business model, and ask it what's the best subscription-based service for you. Okay. So I said, I want to make $100,000 in my business. How am I going to make $100,000 in my business? How am I going to incorporate this into my business? So I said, okay, I'm going to build a community. When I build this community, okay, how many people do you need to get into your community at a certain price point to make $100,000? Okay, I priced my community at $37. My community was $37. If I want to make $100,000 in my business and my community is $37, I needed to get 2,702 people inside of my community that will pay me $37 a month that will help me make 6 figures a month. Guess what, y'all? I did it. I got so obsessed with that number. So not only did I have a community where I was making $100,000, I still had all of the other sources of income coming in. I still had products that I was selling. I still had my book. And guess I still had my book, y'all. This was making me more money. I still had my service where people were still buying me, paying for my service, where I was helping them with grants and helping them with their business. I still had my online ebook that was still making me money every single day. I'm going to teach y'all. I'm going to show y'all how to build out your communities. I'm going to do that. I'm going to show y'all how to build out your community. I got you. And I still had my course. So because there were people that were coming to me saying, Coach K, I need step by step. Is this good? I don't know, y'all. I don't think y'all understand what I'm giving y'all right now. And there's going to be some people that miss this, and there's going to be some people that don't execute on this, but I literally wake up at night to my phone. I'm gonna just show y'all because I love y'all. I'm gonna just show y'all. I'm on this call with y'all. I'm on this call teaching y'all, right? I'm on this call teaching y'all, right? I'm getting notifications. These are notifications of sales that are being made from an ebook. And I'm on here teaching y'all. Okay. So we have the community, right? So our communities are gonna have, and your goal might not be 100,000. You might be like, Coach K, if I can just make an extra $2,000 a month. Coach K, my mortgage or my rent is $2,500. If I could just make an extra $2,500 a month, if I can just make an extra $2,500 a month, that would make a difference for me. So I would sit down and I would figure out what is 25. Okay, if I want to make an extra $2,500 a month, I divide that. Maybe I create a community. My community will be $25 a month. That's just 100 people. All you got to do is find 100 people that want to pay you, that want to learn from you, and they'll pay you $25 a month. I want y'all, there are communities online. There's a community of people teaching. I'm going to show y'all this real quick. Let me show y'all. So when you go online, because people are like, I can't do a community. I don't know what my community will be about. I don't know what it will say. There are communities online. Now, I don't know why it won't let me. Well, it won't let me show y'all, but, oh, here it is. There are communities online of people teaching almost anything. So here's a community that we found a couple of weeks ago where they're teaching people how to go to Disney World and how to walk around Disney World and get fit to walk around Disney World. Let me see if I can find it, y'all. This is a community that's teaching people how to draw. He has 142 people paying him $35 a month, and they're teaching people how to draw. Here it is. The Magical Transformation, the first ever magical fitness community. They're teaching people how to get ready to go to Disney. They have 733 people paying them $27 a month. They have 733 people paying them $27 a month to show them how to go walk around Disney. So you might be in screen printing, right? You might be in screen printing. Look at all these people that have start your printing business. Print shop growth. 208 people paying him $9 a month. You just said there's nothing that I don't know what to do. Whatever it is that you're doing, people want to learn from you. You can be an event space coordinator. You can do balloon arches. People want to learn how. Give me another business in the chat. Somebody that feels like they can't do this. They can't do the ebook. They can't do the community. Tell me your business and I'm going to show you a community that's teaching the thing that you said that can't be done. Somebody said mental health. Here's mental health communities. People that are teaching this information on mental health. Some of them are free, some of them are paid, but people have communities based off of mental health. This one is 3,000 people paying $25 a month. This one is called Dad Strength. Dads teaching people how to build, how to get buff as a dad. Interior designs DIY. Let's see. Interior design communities. And interior design communities. Absolutely no reason why you are not doing this. And where I'm going to break down, I'm going to show you guys, some strategies to build out your communities over the next couple of days, because I think that's super important. I personally think everybody should have this. But imagine you having a community. This community, what is it? Sub Club? Design, sell, and scale subscription every recruit. 57 people paying $250 a month. Somebody type no excuses in the chat. Somebody type no excuses in the chat. Somebody said they're a makeup artist. You could create a community for other makeup artists. You could create a community where other makeup artists come together. Makeup. Makeup and menopause. Makeup creations. The makeup still stay. But no excuses. No excuses. Whatever it is that you're good at, there's somebody that wants to learn from you and somebody that wants you to teach them this information. Okay, we gotta move forward. I spent enough time on that. Okay, so now that we have a community, right? We have a community of how to help married couples stay married. That's a good one. We have a community. We have this ebook. We have a product. We have a service. We have an ebook. We have a course. Remember, we got one client, right? We got one client, and this client has purchased everything that we have. If I didn't have anything, if I didn't have these options for them to buy from me, they couldn't purchase it. But now that they come inside of my program, I'm able to tell them about the product that I have. Once they buy the product, I'm able to tell them about the service. I'm able to give them the ebook. I'm able to give them the course. Now they're a part of my community. When people are inside of your community, another strategy for you to make more money is affiliate links. There are companies that will pay you to promote their services. So maybe you are a screen printing company, but maybe there is a certain and I'm using screen printing because I've seen him in the chat a couple times, but maybe you're a screen printing company and there's a certain screen printing device that you use, and so the company will pay you to make other people go buy their product or buy their service. Maybe you're a makeup artist and you actually buy you actually tell your clients what products and services to buy. So what you can do is you can go to Amazon, and when you go to Amazon, you can create a cart on Amazon and people can go buy your products and services from Amazon, and you get paid an affiliate commission because you created this storefront that made it easy for them to buy, but you also get paid on the back end. So think about the things that you are referring people to, and when you refer those people to a product or service, you should be getting paid on the back end for that as well. Anything that you refer, you should be getting a Coach K, you know you are the affiliate queen. Yes, I am. You should be getting paid, okay? I ain't gonna put y'all in my business like that, but I make a lot of money from affiliates, okay? Social media is another strategy. So social media should be paying you. You should be getting paid from social media. My saying is TikTok funds my lifestyle. Facebook pays my what do I say? Facebook pays my mortgage. Instagram pays my car note. TikTok funds my lifestyle. All of these platforms that you are using for free, when you start using them and leveraging them to post your business, to brag about your business and sell your products and services, they are going to start paying you just from posting. So you're spending all of your time scrolling on social media and you're missing out on money that's out there and available for you. I am ready to get paid. Somebody type paid in the chat if you're ready to get paid. Because you're using all of these platforms and you're scrolling and you're watching other people win and you're watching other people post and you're liking their posts and engaging their posts. But the truth is you're missing out on money that's out there and available for your business as well. This is my 7 stream of income framework, y'all. Don't get this to nobody else. Okay, this is for y'all. This is because I love y'all. This is because I believe in you. But most importantly, I want to help you create this. How many people can see that they need to help creating this ecosystem, that they need help incorporating this into their business, that they need to know how to do the product, how to do the service, how to do the ebook, how to actually grow with the courses, how to build out the community, how to incorporate affiliate links into this program, and most importantly, how to build out social media platforms so that you are getting paid more money. All right, so this is what we're going to do. In just a moment, we're going to create our ebooks together because this is the start of our journey to helping us grow, okay? Now, your ebooks, your digital products, it can be templates, it can be ebooks, it can be a checklist, it can be a workbook. They're going to help you generate additional streams of income. They're also going to separate you from your competition. So when you're thinking, anybody ever sit back and you're like, man, there's so many other people in my industry doing the same thing that I'm doing. But what if you could just do a couple of key things that immediately separate you from everybody else that's out there? It's going to increase your customer lifetime value, and it's going to scale your expertise and make people want to invest into you and grow with you. Okay. So this is what we want to do. What you already know, you already know more than somebody else. There's somebody else that wants to know your process. They want to know how you did the thing that you do. They want to know what you're good at, what your skills are, but most importantly, how you can solve a problem for them and help them. So I want you to think about, how do I solve a problem, or what problems do people constantly ask me about, and how can I position myself as the solution to the problem? That's what you're going to wrap up into your ebook. So this is what I want you to ask yourself. I know how to. Write this on your paper. What do you know how to do? What are you good at? You're on this call because you're good at something. You have the idea of doing something, creating a business. You have the idea of solving a problem. I know how to. What is it that you're good at? I have experience with. What do you have experience with? And this can be just being a mom. When I first had my daughter, there was no manual or no blueprint to help me be an amazing mom. But if there was, I probably would have read it. So tell me, put your experience inside of an ebook, okay? People ask me about, what do people ask you about? I've helped others with. What have you helped others with? Just answer it really quickly. And I have overcome. What have you overcome? My aunt has a book, an ebook that she's made sales on that talks about grief. The challenges that she's had to face with losing people that she loves the most. She took the struggles that she went through, the struggles that she went through personally, and put it inside of an ebook so that other people don't have to go through those same struggles alone. Okay? So, I know how to, I have experience with, people ask me about, I've helped others with, and I have overcome. Answer those questions. That's what we're going to create our ebook on, okay? So, I'm not going to do that today. We'll do that another day. So most business owners struggle because they only have one thing to offer people. They only have one thing to offer clients. A successful business is going to create a customer journey. You want your clients and you want your customers to go down a journey. Somebody type journey, but you want to go down there with them, all right? So people buy results. They don't just buy the ebook. Don't just say, hey, I got this ebook. You have to tell them what's going to be the result of reading and executing on your ebook or your course or joining your community, okay? You want to talk about the solution. What's the solution how are you going to solve a problem that they have? People buy solutions. How is your ebook or how is connecting with you going to transform them? Give them shortcuts to success. People want to know. When you come to me, you're like, man, I've looked for these grants. I don't know where to find grants. And I'm able to tell you, hey, I'm able to give you a simple AI prompt that helps you find grants in 60 seconds. And you're like, oh, I want that. So you have to figure out what your shortcuts are. Be confident. Be certain that you know more than them. They are connecting with you or they want to learn from you because you have experience, you have knowledge, and that you have something that you can teach them, but most importantly, something that can solve a problem that they have. The biggest thing in all of this, whether it's getting access to grants, is selling your ebook, it's growing your business, it's finding a problem and talking about how your business and your organization is going to be the solution to the problem. When you can find a problem and position yourself as the solution to a problem, that's what's going to make you gain more customers. That's what's going to help you get access to grants. That's what's going to make people buy from you. That's what's going to help you grow on social media. I want you to type it in the chat because that's one of the most important things. If you take nothing else away from these 5 days that we spent together, when you have located a problem and you figure out how your business can be the solution to the problem, that's what's going to change the game. Great entrepreneurs solve problems. And I sell that. When you see me online, I am connecting with you because I know that you need and want access to grants. And I'm pulling you in by telling you, I have the thing that you need over here. You just got to come over here and get it. This is a solution. You got the problem. I got the solution. You got to come over here and get the solution. Okay? So this is the offer formula. the problem, the solution, the process, the outcome, and then you're going to give them the offer, right? So this is my strategy. The problem of the client is they can't get access to grants. Most people that come to me have never received a grant before. I'm able to tell them the solution to the problem is that I have the blueprint to help you get the access to the grants that you need. The process is I am going to put you in my ecosystem from my ebook, my course, my service, my community to give you the step-by-step framework to help you get the result of getting access to grants. Then I'm going to give you a price. Okay? So before I even tell you a price, I've already told you how I can help you. I can go to an event and speak on stage, and by the time I get off the stage, people are like, how do I work with you? And I haven't even told them the price of my community yet. They just know that I can help them solve a problem. And so that's how skilled and how confident you have to be in your business, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to create our ebooks today. Somebody type ebook in the chat. Somebody type ebook in the chat. Now that we know, everybody in this room should know what their ebooks are going to be. And if you don't, we can go to AI and we can figure it out together, okay? AI can help you create the outline. It can help you create the workbook. It can help you create the checklist, templates, assessments, courses, and presentations. It can help you do it all. If you're in VIP, you have a prompt inside of VIP that's going to walk you through this. But what you can do is you can go to ChatGPT. Hold on, y'all. Okay. You can go to ChatGPT, and when you go to ChatGPT, just tell it and brainstorm your idea. So you're going to put your prompt in. You're going to copy and paste your prompt that's inside of VIP. But then you also can, as you do this, you're going to go to this, I owe you money. This is gold. You're going to go in and type this microphone button here, right? And when you type this microphone button here, you're just going to talk to it and you're going to tell it about your vision. What's your ebook? And if you don't know your ebook, tell it that, hey, I want to create an ebook, but I don't really know what my ebook should be. Let's have a conversation, ask me some questions and walk me through what I should do with my ebook. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in and I'm going to say, hey, I want to create an ebook that talks about my journey, that talks about building out a successful child care center. I want this to be a very detailed ebook that walks people through the process, start to finish, of creating a successful child care center and landing students inside of their child care center to help them make additional revenue. Give me the outline for this ebook on what we're going to include inside. So the first thing we want to do is actually the outline. You want this to be your work, right? So you don't want it to be all AI. So it's going to create the outline. And when it creates the outline, it's going to tell you what's going to be inside of each strategy or each area, right? So it's going to give you a table of contents. It's going to give you the part 1, chapter 2, part 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, right? And so what you want to do is just go through and you want to glance through this to make sure that it connects with you and who you are. Now that it gives you the ebook, now that it gives you the outline, and if you agree with everything, and it says, this is the way, it's telling you how to make your ebook stand out. Tell it your story. Give it the lesson. Give it the blueprint. Avoid mistakes. Feed AI and ChatGPT as much information as possible so that this ebook can truly be yours, okay? So the next thing you want to do is after it gives you the outline, now, this is where things can kind of get, it's up to you. You can create your ebook inside of ChatGPT if you have ChatGPT. I prefer to use Claude to actually create documents like this. Absolutely, Phyllis. Claude gives you more meat and potatoes. It gives you more details. It's going to ask you more questions. It gives you it just gives you more, right? ChatGPT is like a quick guide, a quick reference, a quick response. Claude is going to give you an actual novel if you ask it to, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to say, all right, I need you to turn this into the step-by-step format to put inside of Claude to create the ebook that we're going to use. Thank you, yo. So ChatGPT is going to generate and create an entire blueprint of what I have to do to put inside of, I'm using ChatGPT right now, but I'm only using ChatGPT to get the prompt to put inside of Claude. I'm only using ChatGPT to get the prompt to put inside of Claude. ChatGPT is giving me the full framework of what I need to put inside. All I have to do now is copy. It gave me 20 chapters, y'all. Copy, paste it, put it inside of Claude. I'm gonna show y'all me pasting it. Put it inside of Claude and tell it, create this ebook. Create this ebook. It's going to go through, and if it needs to ask me any questions, it will come back and ask me questions if it needs clarification. But y'all, this is the ebook that it created for me. Let me show you. This is the ebook that it created for me. A full, I think it's, how many pages is this? Oh my goodness, it's so many pages. 127 pages, y'all. From one prompt. From one prompt. 127 pages of details that I can go sell, and I only have to package this up one time. I only have to do this one time, and it can make me money over and over and over again. Now you're probably thinking, okay, well, Coach K, you got to have a cover. You got to have, how do I package it? How do I put all this together? How do I make it better? Guess what else you can do? You can come inside ChatGPT. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab one. Let me stop sharing my screen real quick so I can grab one thing. You can come inside of ChatGPT and hold on. Attach photos. Boom. Open. Okay. So you're probably thinking, well, Coach K, it has to look good. It has to have my images on it. It has to have a picture of me on it. How do I actually create the ebook photo? Like, how do I do this? Do I have to do it on Canva? I'm not a graphic designer. So what you can do is, again, if you're inside of VIP, there's a ebook cover prompt that you can put inside. But just really quickly, I can come inside, I can paste an image of me, and then I go in and I say, all right, based off of this ebook and all of the value inside, I need you to create me a powerful ebook cover. Use very neutral colors, but also make sure that it stands out and give it a powerful name where people actually want to purchase it. So I gave it the video, a picture of me. I gave it the prompt of what to do. Again, if you're VIP, there's a prompt inside because you want to feed it as much information as possible. And it is going through and actually creating the image for me. Now, all we have to do is take this information from ChatGPT, take it from Claude, put it all together, and we can actually go out and start selling this ebook to help us make more money. If this ebook can land you, if I sold this ebook, let's just say if I sold this ebook for $25 and I sold one ebook every single day, that's an extra $750 a month. That's your car note and insurance. I don't know about y'all, but when I first started, if somebody would have told me how to just make an extra $300 a month, I would have been okay with it. So imagine you creating this ebook today, tonight. You take action. You stop waiting on opportunities. You stop waiting on next time and you lock in. You only have to create this ebook one time, y'all. You only have to create this one time. Look at just from my picture in the prompt, look at the cover that it made me. How many people, let's just think, if you wanted to start a business, a childcare center, and you knew somebody that wanted to start a childcare center, would you buy this? 127 pages of valuable information and a cover, and it all came from one prompt. It all came from one prompt. Your homework tonight is going to be to create your ebook. Create your ebook and your digital product. I want you to brag about it. I want you to post it inside of the Facebook group once you create it. Y'all know I be in those Facebook groups and I be looking to see what you be doing. Y'all know I be in there. So that's going to be your homework for tonight, is to create your digital product and make sure that you post it inside of the Facebook group, so that we can brag on you, and so that we can brag on you, so that we can support you. We'll talk about all of that. Y'all still got me for a couple more days, so we're not done. We're not done. We're not done, okay? I have an in-home daycare. Teach people how. Drink team, can you drop the link for the Facebook group in the chat? You can sell it paperback. This is digital, but you can sell it paperback. All right. So what I want to do is, how many people can see, like, Coach K, this is amazing. I'm ready to take action. How do I actually sell this ebook? Where do I put it? How do I make money from it? Your mind is going, your mind is blown, and you're like, man, I've been missing out on so many opportunities, and I just need the blueprint. Somebody type blueprint in the chat. And how many people can see that these last couple of days of working together, that we've done more to help you in your business that you've probably done the entire time you've been an entrepreneur? Like, you've been thinking about starting a business, or you're the existing entrepreneur, and you haven't moved the needle, you haven't done anything, and you've just been sitting back on opportunities. But what if I could really work with you outside of these 5 days? I love you guys so much that I don't want this to stop, and I don't want this to end here. So this is what I want to do. You guys have asked me, you've pretty much forced me to open up my 6-month mentorship program. And if we've been able to lock in and change your life within these last 3 days, imagine what we are going to do if we lock in and work together for 6 months. So I have an opportunity to work with entrepreneurs for 6 months to show you how to grow in your business, to show you how to put those seven streams of income in place, to help you get to the next level. I understand that this opportunity might not be for everyone, but for those who know that they are ready for the next level in their business, for those who know that the sky is the limit and they're ready to go all in on their dreams and all in on their journeys, for those who know that they are ready for more, type ready for more in the chat. Now, I'm going to be honest. There is an application to make sure that we're going to be a good fit together. I got to make sure you're not one of those people that just peek your head in and you don't do any work, like that you're not playing it small when it comes to your dreams and small when it comes to your goals. So we're going to drop an application in just a moment for you guys to come work with me, for me to help you in your business. This application, it goes to me and my team. We're going to review it tonight. But tomorrow we will have what we call a next step room. In the next step room, we will talk about how you can work with me. There is an investment to actually work with me. Free to do the application, completely free to do the application, but there is an investment into your business. Small investment, large return. Investment into your business to help you grow as an entrepreneur. And we talk about that in the next step room. I will tell you that there's 6 months of mentorship and coaching. There's 2 opportunities to meet me in person. So we work together hand in hand in person. We walk through this journey with you. We don't just say, go create the ebook. We walk through this and show you, this is the ebook that you should create. This is what you say in the ebook. This is where you post the ebook. This is how you make money from the ebook. I give you the step-by-step. Yeah, all entrepreneurs. This is open for all entrepreneurs, whether you're the new entrepreneur, the existing entrepreneur, even if you just have the idea of starting your business, this opportunity is for you. Now, we got 500 people in this room. I need every person in this room. This is actually your homework. This is more important than the ebook. My team is getting ready to drop this link. Yes, this is different from the community. So if your lifetime in the community, this is completely different, okay? My team is going to drop the link for me to coach you for 6 months to help you in your business. This is just an application. So there's no commitment. There's no investment for this particular part, okay? This is to hear about the mentorship program and how I can help you in your business. What I can tell you that I know is that every successful person I know has a coach or a mentor that's helped them on their journey. I want to be that coach or mentor for you to help you on your journey. Type I'm ready in the chat if you're ready. All right, so team, I want you to drop the link in the chat and we're all going to go take action together. We're all going to go take action together. So the website is applywithcoachk.com, applywithcoachk.com. Click on the link. When you click on the link, this is what it's going to look like, y'all. It's going to tell you all about the program, the Grants and AI Academy. So I'm going to help you get access to grants. I'm going to teach you more about AI. I'm going to help you grow as an entrepreneur. And you're going to get 6 months of coaching, 6 months of accountability, 6 months of hands-on support to help you reach your next level. There's also an opportunity for those that are interested in making this a business and writing grants for others. There's also an opportunity for that, okay? All you have to do is hit apply for the grants with Coach K. Go in and fill out this information. First name, last name, email address, phone number. What is your current monthly revenue? What is your target income? What obstacles are in your way of hitting your goal? Fill out this information, hit submit, and then tomorrow we'll have a call where we'll talk about what these opportunities look like and how I can coach you and how I can help you. Somebody said I need to give you a gift. The best gift you can give me is actually taking action on these opportunities. The best gift you can give me is taking action on opportunities when you see it. The best gift you can give me is me knowing that me being terminated from Wells Fargo was and walking away with my head held high was the right strategy, the right process, the right decision. After you complete your application, just type I took action. There's no price listed on the application because we talk about that in the next step call. So there's no price listed on the application. There's no fee to do the application. There's no fee to do it. It's completely free to do the application, but it gets you in the room to learn about the opportunity. So I can tell you what's all included, how I'm going to help you, how we're going to grow together, what the next 6 months will look like. Imagine what happens if you take action and lock in on your dreams and your goals for the next 6 months. If you did so much in 3 days, over these 3 days, we've applied for a grant together. We set up our business account. We set up a high yield savings account. We've understood what grants are and where to find grants. We created an account with a company that's going to help us get access to more grants. If we knock this out in just 3 days of locking in, imagine what the next 6 months will look like of us taking action and locking in. And if you haven't completed your application, let me know in the chat what's stopping you. Let me know in the chat what's stopping you. Applywithcoachk.com. Melanie said, I took action. Dorothy said, I'm driving. Okay. I love it. Tonita said, I'm done. I love it. Victor said, no funds. Victor, how you counting yourself out and you don't even know what the investment is? There's absolutely no investment associated with completing the application. Somebody said the price is stopping them. You don't even know what the price is. I don't talk about the price until the next room. I took action. I love it. Ebony said done. I love it. Miko said done. Doing it now on my computer. Shout out to you, Shell. Shout out to Ebony. I love it. Ray said done. Ray, I got my package in today. I'm excited to go home and get it. Gina said done. Melanie said application submitted. I love it. Tawana said done. Prophet Green said done. I'm in the process, working on it. PJ said. Crystal said done. I need 500 people to say done. I need 500. I have poured my heart out for y'all for these last 3 days. I need to know that I have 500 people committed to going to the next level. That this time that we have spent together is not just going to be another webinar, another seminar, another course where you go to and you're not going to take action on the next steps. Rashina said done. Tanya said done. Sharita said done. Brandy said done. Derek said, call me 500 people. I love it. I love it. Latrice said done. I need clarification. Am I applying for the mentorship or to the AI Academy? The mentorship program is the AI Academy. Drea said done. Karita said done. I love it. The commitment is real. I love it. I love it. Where do you share your badge? So what's going to happen is after we after we review your applications tonight, me and my team are going to review your applications to make sure we're a good fit. Once you get your badge that shows that you're in, share your badge inside of the Facebook group. Share your badge inside of the Facebook group. Is VIP included in its purchase already? No, it's not. We're a good fit. I love it, Chastity. Roderick said done. Dolores said done. Yo said done. Stacy said done. Let me know in the chat if you have any other questions about it. Can I rewatch the last 3 days? Absolutely. Maurice said done. Leah said done. Essie said done. Dr. Regina said done. Cynthia said done. This is an opportunity for you to get the help and accountability that you need to help your business go to the next level. Somebody said, I feel like I'm doing too many things. Starting my own business, working part-time at my 9 to 5. I understand. And one thing that I know about success is sometimes you have to get next to somebody that has the blueprints just to make your process just a little bit easier. I was the person that was trying to do it on my own. I was the person that thought I had it all figured out. I was the person that felt like I was burnt out and I was being pulled in so many different directions until I locked in with a coach that could show me the strategies to help me get to the next level. So I locked in with a mentor that could help me in my business, that could show me the key places and things to put in place. Oftentimes you're wasting a lot of time in your business because you just don't know what you're doing. And you feel like you're being pulled in so many different directions. You're trying to do the social media. You're trying to fulfill the orders. You're trying to be customer support. You're trying to be the face of the brand. And you're trying to make 6 to 7 figures in your business. And you can't do it all. Sometimes you have to get somebody that comes every now and then. You have to get somebody that surrounds you or comes around you, taps you on your shoulder and say, this is what you need to be focused on. And this is what's going to help you make more money. That's what this program is. Every successful person I know has a coach. Any mentor, any millionaire that you can think of, any 6, 7, 8, 9 entrepreneur that you can think of has a mentor or coach that's helped them reach the level of success that they have. When you think about basketball and you think about the greatest of all time, if you think about LeBron James, the Lakers, they have 11 different coaches that help LeBron James and the entire team to be one of the best. LeBron James spends $1.5 million every single year on his body and his mindset to make sure that he's prepared for the next season. But as entrepreneurs, we want to take shortcuts. We don't want to invest in coaches. We don't want to invest in mentorships. We don't want to invest in programs that will help us get to another level. But if this one thing can change everything for you, if this one thing can help you walk away from that 9 to 5, if this one thing can help you build generational wealth, if this one thing can help you grow the business that you've been stuck and stagnant in for so long, why would you not take action? I love it. I love it. Think about what the next 6 months will look like for you when you take action. All right, y'all. So this is what I'm going to do. Your homework tonight. Will you ever have anyone that speaks on trust? Yes. I need this so much. I love that. Thank you so much, yo. Walking away from corporate America. What's a goal that you have? What's one, if we could lock in for 6 months and focus on one goal that will change your life going into 2027, what's one goal that we could take action, that we can lock in on together? What's one goal that we can lock in on together? Retirement. I love that. Generational wealth. Replace my 9 to 5. Pay off my mortgage. Retirement. Financial independence. Legacy for my kids. I love that. Retirement. this is what I always like to tell people this. The decisions you make today, like right now, determine what the next year looks like. We're halfway through 2026. And if you locked in and just committed to being 1% better every single day by January 1st of 2027, those goals that you have set in place, they will be accomplished. But it all starts with you locking in. It all starts with you following the blueprint of somebody that's already did the work. Creating additional streams of income, that's done. 6 figures for the first time, easy. Get in the blueprint. I got you, Tamala. Helping others to succeed. I love that. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to end the call from now. We do have a morning mindset call tomorrow. Damon Dillard will be back. Morning mindset call, 7 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So morning mindset call with Damon Dillard tomorrow. We also have a guest speaker tomorrow as well. So make sure you're in the room for our guest speaker tomorrow. Yes, Damon is absolutely amazing. We still got a couple more days. Y'all not going to attack me about these guest speakers. Y'all came for me. Y'all came for me. Y'all not going to attack me about these guest speakers. We still got more days, and we do have a bonus call on on Saturday, a bonus call on Saturday. So we do have several guest speakers on Saturday as well, okay? But I love you guys. Your homework tonight is to complete your application. Get in the room. Get in the room. It costs you nothing to be in the room to learn about this opportunity that will change your life when you allow me to pour into you. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for an amazing call. Homework is to create your ebook and post the cover of your ebook. You don't have to post your full ebook. Homework is to post the cover of your ebook inside of the Facebook group and post your badge that brags about you being accepted into the next step room. I love you guys. Thank you for an amazing call. Have a good night.